If you're in your late 30s and you feel stuck, it's not motivation, it's not discipline, and it's not because you're lazy. Okay, it's money pressure. Not broke either, but also not free. Your bills are covered, but there's no breathing room. You can't think long term because the short term is too loud. And that pressure sits quietly in the background of everything you do. Most men feel this, but very few will say it out loud. And this is the part most men miss. Money pressure doesn't just affect your bank account. It affects how you train, how you think, how much risk you're willing to take. Because when money is tight, you don't build, right? You protect. You choose safe over strategic, and protection feels responsible. But over time, it slowly kills momentum. And look, I'm going to give you 3 signals, right, to identify these things. So if 2 of these are true, money pressure is already running your life. And number 1, if you lost your job tomorrow, you don't have 60 days of breathing room. Number 2, you delay decisions because now isn't the right time. Number 3, you avoid looking at your numbers because they stress you out. It's not laziness, that's survival mode. And I want to be clear about something as well. Yeah? This isn't every man's situation. If you're financially free, well ahead, and operating with a real breathing room, then this video isn't for you. Definitely not. I'm talking to responsible, capable men doing everything right, but still feeling boxed in, because that's been my reality. It's the reality that I'm living now. Okay? And this is usually where someone says, why not just get a second job? Or why not start a side hustle? On the surface, that sounds logical. Yeah, more work, more income, less pressure, right? But here's what no one tells you. If you're already exhausted, already stretched, already running on low energy, working more hours doesn't fix money pressure, right? It just rents you relief inside the same trap. And then the other thing people say is, you don't need more money, right? You just need to be smarter with it. And yes, that does matter. If you're reckless, ignoring your numbers, or living beyond your means, of course that's going to create pressure. Okay, but here's the truth most people avoid. Most men under money pressure aren't reckless, right? They've already cut back. They've already optimized. They know exactly what they shouldn't be spending. The problem isn't ignorance. The problem is the ceiling. Now, you can be disciplined, responsible, and smart with money and still feel trapped, because discipline manages pressure. It doesn't remove it. You can't budget your way out of a structural income problem forever. At some point, survival efficiency becomes stagnation. In your 20s, money pressure feels temporary. But in your late 30s, it feels permanent. Because responsibility is heavier. You know, you're not just funding yourself anymore. You're funding your future. And when that future feels fragile, hesitation replaces that hunger. I've lived this. You know, when money felt tight, I played safe. I stayed reliable instead of aggressive. I delayed moves I knew I needed to make, not because I lacked ambition, but because risk felt too expensive. Yeah, here's the reframe most men need. You don't fix money pressure with motivation. You fix it by creating breathing room. Breathing room changes how you think, how you train, how boldly you act until you have it. Discipline will always feel forced, and willpower will always lose. This is why so many men think they have a discipline problem. They don't. They have a pressure problem. And until that pressure changes, every attempt at discipline will feel like force. Now, in the next video, I'll explain why willpower keeps failing and what actually works when money is right.